Hey there, Min here. So today I'm doing something special. So today is my first official vendor product review. Yes, someone actually sent me something. So our friends here at Newbie sent me this brand new USB microphone headset. It's probably because they saw my previous video on the Logitech H390 and the Logitech H540 video, which you can check them out here. Anyway, today I will be doing a proper review of the Newbie H362 microphone headset by comparing it with my favorite headset, which is the one I've been using quite a lot, the Logitech H390. So this video will be broken up into 3 sections. Feel free to jump to any subsections that you see fit by going through the time links down below in the descriptions. So let's get started. Alright, so the first part, unboxing. Now as you can see here, this is a brand new box and the model is H362. So let's open it up and see what's going on. Alright, okay, so I have a manual, pretty nice, and this is a operational safety note, and we have the actual headset. It's a pretty nice looking headset. Oh look, this is interesting. The controls are separate. So you have a connector and then you have the controls. They're separate. So the USB connectors are actually separate from the headset itself. That's interesting. Okay, besides that, see what else is on the box. Retractable headband, soft memory ear pad, rotatable headphones, HD microphone, wide compatibility, and mute button. Okay, and that's about it. And it's made in China. Okay, good. All right. So first impression of this headset. I'm looking at it and, let me compare it with my current headset. This is the Logitech headset that I compared with last time. And they're both very similar with the mic on the microphone boom on the left-hand side, which is what I like, along with the cable and control. So both of these have microphone controls and boom on the left-hand side. Obvious difference is the memory foam ear pads. The memory foam ear pads on this, it's not like the one you have on the Logitech, which is hollow out. So this is definitely flush. I think this will produce some probably really good noise isolation. I did notice this have a 1 through 9 here, a metal piece on the headbands for the headset, versus the Logitech one is all completely plastic. Other than that, the boom. Okay, so everything looks pretty good. The feel of it, the rest of it feels of it pretty good. Let's look at the controls. The controls for these, the Logitech has a red LED light indicating the volume is on and volume is off for the microphone. And the Newbie actually have dual color, so much easier to tell for sure. Instead of blinking for the sound is muted, it's actually muted when the light is red. So it's not muted. And there is a up and down volume, and then there's another mute button here for sound. And the sound button does not change any light. So that's interesting. I'll have to test it out and see how it goes. But instead of a 3-button scenario, the Newbie has a 4-button scenario. As far as initial comfort, oh, wow. Okay, so this definitely have a sound isolation effect, because as soon as I put it on, I don't hear as much outside noises as I can with this one. Yeah, so this one I could almost hear myself from the outside, and that one definitely has some isolation. So let me play some sound and see how that goes. Yeah, the sound isolation is definitely better on the newbie. So after a quick review on this, with some background noises going on at the same time, I don't know how to show you guys this, but I found that definitely the Logitech speakers definitely have a higher treble sound, I guess. This the bass volumes on this one is definitely a little bit better on the newbie, and the sound isolation, as I expected, because of the memory foam, so definitely a better sound isolation effect. Now the next step I want to do is I want to do some tests on the microphone to see if there's any difference, if there's any noticeable differences on the mic receptions. Okay.
Alright guys, so I'm on my OBS right now, so I am going to read this simple script for both microphone headsets, and we're going to do a simple comparison. So let's start with the Logitech H390. Today is Saturday 2021. This is a sound test brought to you by me. This is a test of the Logitech H390 headset via USB to OBS as the recording device. All recordings are set at 100% with no amplification. Check 1, check 2, check 3. All systems go.
Today is Saturday 2021. This is a sound test brought to you by me. This is a test of the newbie H362 headset via USB to OBS as the recording device. All recordings are set at 100% with no amplification. Check 1, check 2, check 3. All systems go. In addition to the sound test, I've been using both of these headsets for some time now, so the following are my thoughts. Now, I already talked a lot about the Logitech headphones before, so in this one, I will focus on the newbie headset. So first, let's talk about the good. The price is great for this newbie headset. It's about very similar to the Logitech headset, and the compatibility in additional parts such as the USB-C adapter is fantastic. The comfort for this headset is great, and the sturdy construction with this metallic band is even better. And of course, there's a dual color indicator on the controls, so when you can tell when it's muted. And of course, there's many flexible use cases for this type of controller as well. Now, for the bad. The memory pad, like I mentioned before in my previous video, over time does cause a little bit of additional warmth. And of course, for me, it takes a little bit of time to get used to the sound isolation aspects of it. And of course, the mic you heard on the audio test is a little bit dimmer. So for my zoom test, the volume is a lot lower. So I have to do some adjustment in soft settings to compensate. And those are not a big deal. And now for the ugly. So, like I mentioned before, the newbie controls uses 4 buttons. It uses the microphone mute, volume up, volume down, and the headphone mute. Now, this headphone mute button does not have an indicator anywhere on there. So that actually caused me some problem doing my video conferences, where I accidentally pushed the earphone mute, and I didn't realize it, and I couldn't hear anything on the call. The microphone wasn't muted, so everyone on the call can hear me while I'm trying to figure out why I can't hear them. And that was pretty annoying. The other aspects of it is the ability for this headphone to have flexibility of using just a headphone for something else and connecting to the USB controls. Now, this sounds great, except occasionally I will actually tug on it for accident where this thing releases halfway, where the contacts inside still provided you both stereo sound on your headphones, but it disconnected the microphone ring. Now, that means that the indicator still shows that the microphone is on, but everyone online does not hear anything until you push this down. So that is some annoyances there. Besides that, this is a fantastic headphone. And you know, I would get it for anybody that require the sound isolation aspects of it and likes the comfortable memory foam pads and the sturdy construction. Once again, thank you for sitting through my first official review video, and I hope this was helpful. And if it is, please give me a thumbs up. If it's really helpful, please feel free to subscribe. All right, I will see you next time. Bye!